Hi, hello everyone. It's me, Young Leo here. Um, Today is July the 20th, 2017, and I just had happened to have the free time to make this video and showing you guys how I am going to replace the both the low beam headlights on my 98 Eclipse. Um, you gotta notice. Want to say something here too that some of my other videos when I introduce and I show my face and all that. Well, yeah, that's when I, have good clothes on and all that. And whenever I don't show my face on the introduction of a video, that means, I have dirty clothes on and I really don't want to show, you know, my clothes and what I wear and all that. So I'm just, some of the videos like this one and some other videos that I make, which I don't, introduce with my face, facing the camera. So please excuse me for doing that purpose. Just uh, don't want to waste more time too. So that's why I wanted to get right into the video, showing you guys how to do things, how to work on things, like work on one of my cars, uh, especially this 98 Eclipse here. So let's get right back to showing you guys how I'm going to replace both of the low beam headlights. Another thing is, if you guys, uh, doing it on the daytime, like so sunny, too hot, then you can park somewhere in the shade. Like I park in the shade here. This is my good spot right here. It's like next to the tree, and it's a really good shade here throughout the whole day, from noon to evening, like from morning to noon and evening. This place right here is a lot of shade, so I can park here all day. But like you see, my house is like up in the hill, and I parked up there, and really there's no shade and cover, so it's like sunny and hot up there like the whole day. And my garage happened to be right there, and I can't really drive in my car like at this moment because of other cars in the garage in the tent. So this car, when it parks up there, it gets really hot. So whenever I'm doing something, I want to get down in the shade, into the shade, like down here. So that's why I moved down here. So if it's too hot for you, move somewhere in the shade and work on your car or under the hood. That's what I do. Um, and it's just like a little bit inconvenience because I have to walk back and forth if I'm gonna get some tools. So I'm just gonna have to get tools to ready to get all my tools and go down here. Um, but that's really it. Uh, so back to what I was saying is, before before I replace the headlights, that you have to make sure you know information about the headlights on this vehicle. To what my research, the info like manual, I couldn't really find in the manual, but I'm sure the manual will tell you, the manual, the book of this 98 Eclipse GS model. To my information, what I researched, everybody else been saying, I've done a good research, is there's a low beam and a high beam bulbs, light bulbs on the headlights. That's the high beam right there on the driver's side, and this is the high beam on the passenger side. This is the low beam for the passenger side, and this bulb right there is the low beam for the driver's side. Okay, just gotta have that right information right. Okay, and these lights over here, those are parking lights, bulbs. Okay, I'm not. You don't worry about that when you're changing the headlights. So is this. This is the driver's side parking lights, which is a different bulb's number. It's a little bit smaller, but especially the headlight for the low beam and the high beam. The low beam is running about 50 watts or so. It's lower than the high beam, but the low beam, you have to know the correct information on the low beam bulbs and the high beam bulbs. Okay, the low beams is, the number of the low beam is, I think is 9006. Yeah, 9006. That's the low beam bulbs number. Okay, you gotta have that right. And the high beam bulbs, I believe, is 9005. So it's 9005. So the five is the lower number, which is the high beam. You just gotta remember the low number, I mean the high number is 9006. It's a low beam, okay? So low number is high beam, and small number is high beam, and high number it's low beam, okay? Just it's kind of like um, opposite, okay? Just remember 9006, which is a higher number, will be a low beam, which is right there. Low beam is right here. And high beam is always near, it's gonna be brighter. If you turn on the headlights, it's gonna be brighter. And the high beam will be a low number, which is 9005, okay? So today I'm gonna show you guys how I'm going to replace the headlights bulb uh, on the low beam first. I'm gonna replace the high beam too, but that's like in a couple of weeks or so because it's not going out. My low beam headlights is going out. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Okay, I'm turning on my headlights, and you guys can see that my low beam on the driver's side is working great, but on the driver's side, on the passenger side, it's working great, but the driver's side, it's not working. You see that? But my parking light bulbs is working on both sides. When I turn on the headlight, the parking bulbs is working. So, and I'm gonna turn it on all the way to the high beam. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the high beam. Now you want to test this before you get into changing the bulb, and you want to make it quick because turning on the lights like this will killing the batteries. So there it is. I just turned on the headlights for the high beam. High beam on both sides works like a charm. Now you can see the high beam is a little bit brighter. You see that? It's brighter, much brighter than the low beam. So that's why, you know, you got to know the difference between low beams and high beams. Okay. So I know right now all my lights on. You want to check it all around too, the tail light too. So right now I know the low beam on the driver's side bulb is out, and I'm gonna show you in a minute what I'm gonna do next. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn on the light again too, just to check my tail lights and all that. Now all my tail lights working, and if you want to check the brake lights, you want to have a camera set back here and go inside the car and hit on the brake lights. I don't think I need to show you guys how to do that. You guys should know how to do that by yourself. Like, I'm not going to make a video showing you guys about that because that's so easy. You can just set your camera right here, your phone camera or whatever, just to record it, and then go inside the car and hit on the brake and see if both of the brake lights it's on or not, um, like turn off your lights while doing it or turn it on, it don't really matter. But like talking about checking the reverse lights right here, these are the reverse lights. You want to do the same thing. You want to have a camera set to record it, and then have it like record it all the way back, farther, okay, further, and then just start your car up and put it in reverse and then when you record it, then you can see, if the reverse light is on or not when you record it, and then reverse it back with your car, and then just check your video after that. Okay, so I'm going to turn off my light here, not wasting no batteries. So that's how I just show you guys how to check the back lights and the reverse light by recording with your phone. Okay, and go over and watch it. That's all. And I don't know about this light. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn it on again. Gotta tell you about this too. The headlights back here where the Eclipse at, I don't know if that's supposed to be a light in there or not. I haven't really checked, but if you guys know, let me know, because I haven't really get into that. I don't know if that's the brake light supposed to be there, or is the whole, like this part right here needs a bulb too. I don't know because it never turned on. So but it looks like it had bulbs in there. You see that? It looks like a tail light right there. So it could be a brake light, but it's always going out. And also I do have my own universal headlight stop the brake lights. I have it installed right there a few months ago, and I'm going to check that out later. I'm not going to talk about it now because I don't really know it until I research it. Today I'm just going to talk about showing you guys how the process from the beginning, how to um, replace the low beam headlights on the driver's side that's going out on my vehicle, my 98 Eclipse here. So the very first thing you want to do is you want to check it, right? You want to check out the bulb and check it. So like I say, this is how you check it. The headlights assembly on the back right here, there's this comb cover for the back of the headlights. So this comb right here, I just took it off. This is the comb for the low beam headlights that I'm trying to replace the bulb. Okay, I took it out already, and I don't know if you guys can see it real good, but there's a Y. I took it out. It's really easy, guy. I mean, you just gotta turn it out and just come out like that. You just take it out, the cover. That's it. So I'm taking out this low beam headlights on my driver's side here already out, and then I'm gonna show you guys, see if I can get some lights here. Oh, okay, looks like I don't have any lights to show you guys. Hopefully I can show you guys on my next video when I replace the bulb, and after I order the bulb and to replace this, because this bulb right here I haven't really taken it out, and I think the wire someone cut it before, and they have to like put it, rewire and all that. But it's just that wire. I think the main wire for the headlights has been cut off. Yeah, it's really dark. You guys can't really see it. I'm gonna show you guys with the light next time, okay? Um, whenever. Uh,